Hey everyone, Sword here. Welcome to episode 1 of the Kanto Chronicles, a series where we test to see if all the original 151 Pokémon can make it through red and blue, then we grade them accordingly. Green means that they clear the game without help in major sections, yellow means it's mostly possible, but the Mon may struggle in certain areas, and lastly, red means that the Pokémon is unable to clear the game on its own. Our first contestant is Bulbasaur. This lovable plant dino bursts onto the scene, sporting a dual typing out of the starters, 65 base special stat, not an awful base stat total overall, and super effectiveness against the first two gym leaders. Now that that's out of the way, here are the rules. Number 1, you can only use the title Pokemon in battle, HM Pokemon are allowed. Number 2, items can be used in battle, and 3, if a pre-evolution can succeed, the entire line is passed. 4, save editing is allowed as long as the Pokemon in question remains in legal parameters. No outlandish movesets or base stat. Will Bulbasaur be our first victor, or will he fail to meet the mark? Let's find out. Our first battle is with our rival who chose Charmander. I send out our Bulbasaur, and then we start swapping tackles and scratches. He hits pretty hard for 16 at first, but then we hit with a tackle and only do small damage. He uses Growl to drop our attack stat, and then we even land a lucky critical hit tackle. We continue swapping attacks back and forth while he continues to lower our attack. We get low to about 4% of our health, and then I decide to pop a potion. Don't want to be too risky starting out. Then we finish him off when he misses a Growl, and we hit a critical. We're headed to Route 2 now for the optional rival fight. We get there, and after all this dialogue, we initiate the fight. He sends out a level 9 Pidgey, but I did some grinding, and we're now level 12. We get hit with a critical hit Gust, but we continue hitting, and because he misses a sand attack, we get hit with 1, which drops our accuracy, finishing off the crit, leveling up and learning Vine Whip. We hit Tackle on Charmander a bit more, drops us to about half health. We miss 2 tackles, 3 tackles in a row, and he continues to drop our attack stat. Things aren't looking good as we drop to 7 health, miss 2 more tackles, but finish him off. Here I wanted to showcase something kinda neat. If you end up not grabbing any Pokeballs and you beat your rival in the second fight, Professor Oak will actually give you 5 Pokeballs to get you started. On to Brock. He was about what you would expect, just a simple Vine Whip sweep from 2 of them, and he was an absolute joke. On to Cerulean. We fight our rival before I decide to take on Misty. He sends out a level 18 Pidgeotto, and for some reason I hit him with Leech Seed, thinking I guess that he would poison him down. Then I hit with Poison Powder to continue doing chip damage. We spam tackles, get hit by a couple of gusts, which do some pretty serious damage. He misses a couple of times, and we take him. Abra's just going to spam Teleport, so I hit with Tackle, then I hit with Leech Seed and Poison Powder to try and get some health back. It doesn't really work, and I just continue to spam Poison Powder once he's affected to get a couple more health points, but it doesn't really do much. Sends out Rattata, same thing. Leech Seed, then with Tackle to do some more chip damage. Hyper Fang brings us down to 9, and then we get hit with Quick Attack. We continue spamming Tackle, and then for some reason, after using Leer, we pop a potion, get hit with Growl to drop our attack stat, and then I use Vine Whip on Charmander for some reason. On to Misty. Misty was, again, what you would expect. We hit with Razor Leaf, because we got that by this point, pretty much single-handedly sweep the team. 1 Razor Leaf drops Stormy to half health, and then finish it off with a second. Easy. Come aboard the SSN to fight our rival. He again leads with Pidgeotto, who we take out pretty easily with a couple of body slams, nearly killing him on the first one. Quick Attack does a little bit of damage, but not too much. Eradicate nearly gets 1 shot, hits with Tail Whip to drop our defense, but we hit with another body slam. Kadabra hits with Confusion to drop us to 37, but we hit with Body Slam and 1 shot it. Charmeleon, we hit with a Body Slam, nearly killing it, get hit with Ember and drop to 20, and then we finish it off. Surge starts off with Voltorb, whose most threatening move is Sonic Boom, doing 20 damage, then we hit Body Slam for a 1 shot. Out comes Pikachu, same thing, Body Slam, 1 shot. Then we level up to level 36, and he sends out Raichu. Thunderbolt does some pretty decent damage on a crit, but we hit 2 Body Slams, and he swaps with Thundershock to win. Moving on to Erica. She leads with Vileplume, and we use a couple Body Slams to take it out. First one drops it to half, it uses Poison Powder, which doesn't do anything. And then comes out Tangela. It's going to specialize in using moves like Wrap, Bind, and Constrict, which are incredibly annoying in Gen 1. It just continues to spam Bind, and then we keep trying to set up growths to one-shot it with a Razor Leaf. It doesn't really work when every other turn we get locked up in Bind, so we can't really do anything. We get about 4 or 5 off, and we get a speed drop thanks to Constrict. Critical hit Razor Leaf ignores our stat changes. We get locked back up in Bind, and then I finish it off with one more Razor Leaf and crits. Vileplume comes out, we hit with a critical hit Razor Leaf, doing next to nothing, and then we hit with another Razor Leaf, which doesn't crit, doing quite a bit. We just continue to spam, but thanks to Razor Leaf's high crit chance, we aren't getting a whole lot of great damage off. Vileplume goes down after long enough, and we win. Grab Hitmonlee along the way for strength. Now we gotta go take on the Rocket Hideout. So, we fight Giovanni, who leads off with Arnix. We one-shot that with a Mega Drain, because it's quad effective. Rhyhorn, same thing. And then Kangaskhan's going to be a little bit more tricky, but I hit with Body Slam to drop it to half health. It hits with Combo Punch to do some decent damage, and then we hit another Body Slam. I decided to finish it off with Mega Drain, and that's it. It's time to fight our rival in the Pokemon Tower. He leads off with Pidgeotto, and we send out our Bulbasaur. Quick Attack does a bit, Body Slam one-shots. Execute, Body Slam nearly kills it, use a potion, hit another one to finish it off. Gyarados, we hit with Body Slam to almost take it out. Then we hit with one more to finish it off. Body Slam on Kadabra kills it. Then Charmeleon gets hit with Body Slam crit to take it out. Now it's time for Silph. Our rival leads off with Pigeon. We hit with the Body Slam, takes it down, goes with Execute, and then I set up a couple growths to do some decent damage. So, right now, because it's not really going to do anything other than spamming the status afflicting moves or Reflect, I'm going to max setup growth and we hit Mega Drain to almost take it out. Gyarados comes out, we hit with Mega Drain to finish it off. And then Alakazam, for some reason I went with Mega Drain when I really should have went for Body Slam, playing off of this awful defensive stat, but for some reason 2 Mega Drain seems to do the job. Charizard comes out, and then we go for Body Slam using our last one. It hits with Ember for no damage, and then we decide to set up a Solar Beam, he uses a potion, and then I finish him off with Solar Beam. Leveling up, and now we're on to Giovanni. He leads in Arena, we hit with Body Slam to paralyze it, uses a Guard Spec, another Body Slam takes it down. Kangaskhan hits with a Body Slam, it uses Rage, which doesn't do a lot, but every time we hit it, raises attack. Body Slam finishes it off. Rhyhorn we finish off with Solar Beam, because we're out of Mega Drain. He uses a Guard Spec, doesn't save it, and then Nidoqueen comes out. Same thing, we'll hit with another Solar Beam, nearly taking it out, and then I hit with one more to finish the job. Time to go to Fuchsia to fight Koga. Koga leads off with a Coughing, and then we set up Growths. It hits a couple Smogs to do some passable damage, not too much, but then it hits a critical hit Sludge, and it puts us in not a great spot. Setting up for an X attack, which tells me it's about to blow up, so I one-shot it with a Body Slam. It sends out a Muck. I hit that with Body Slam for some good damage. 2 more Body Slams finishes it off, sends out another Coughing, and I hit Mega Drain to get some health back, and then Wheezing comes out. I know this thing's gonna blow up. I hit with Mega Drain for decent damage, and then another Mega Drain takes it out. On the way to Sabrina, I decided to use the Master Ball we got from Silph on everyone's favorite Pokemon, Pidgeot. I needed a fly Pokemon and I forgot. To fight some Psychic types. As long as we have Body Slam, we should be okay. It should lead with Kadabra, I hit with Body Slam for a one-shot. Mr. Mime almost gets taken out, but sets a barrier. One more Body Slam decides to do the job. Then after that, Venomoth comes out. We hit with a Body Slam and leaves it with about a quarter of its health. It hits with Psybeam, which doesn't do too much. After another Body Slam, it goes down and we level up. Then Alakazam comes out. We hit with Body Slam. After it hits us with Psy Wave, it sets up Reflect, and then we hit with one more Body Slam for the win. Next is Blaine, who I honestly figured would be harder than Sabrina just due to the fact that he's Fire type. He leads with a Growlithe, and then I decide to hit a couple Growths because it's just going to use moves that aren't going to do too much to us. A couple Embers don't really do too much. It uses a Super Potion when it's at full health, and then I get max Growths set off. For some reason, I go for a Mega Drain when I really could have just gone for Body Slam to finish the job. I'm not sure why I did that. Then Ponyta comes out. Again, a Mega Drain, but it one-shots, so I guess it works. Rapidash comes out. We nearly kill it with a Mega Drain. It locks us into Fire Spin. We take some damage, but we Mega Drain and get that all right back. Arcanine comes out. Mega Drain drops it to half. I don't know why I'm not using Body Slam. It heals, misses a Fire Blast, and then hits us with an Ember. We hit another Mega Drain to finish the job. Time for Giovanni, who leads with a Rhyhorn. I know exactly what to do, hitting a Mega Drain for a one-shot, even without the crit. Dugtrio comes out, it hits with Slash, and then we hit with Mega Drain to get all our health back. We level up to level 63, and then I swap to Solar Beam for Nidoqueen, one-shotting in the process, and then Nidoqueen comes out, and again, another Solar Beam, one-shots Rhyhorn, finishing that off with the Mega Drain, and we now have all the gym badges. Now time to go fight our rival. He leads up for Pidgeot, and I take this time to set up max growth. He's mainly just using agility, and it doesn't really swap to wing attack until after it fails in agility. It misses one, hits us with another one that's a critical hit, dropping us to 99. Sets up another agility, we hit with Body Slam, then it hits us with another wing attack. Then Rhyhorn comes out, that's a free heal to get most of our health back, getting up to 149. Execute comes out, we hit with a Mega Drain for a one-shot. Gyarados comes out, hit with Solar Beam, it hits with Dragon Rage. And then after that, Alakazam, we hit with a Mega Drain, and we really should have gone for Body Slam here. I'm not sure why we did. Charizard comes out. For some reason, my brain just checks out. I hit another Mega Drain, it hits Flamethrower, and then I do 2 more Body Slams to finish the job. One lengthy grinding session later, and almost 30 levels, and we're ready to fight the Elite Four. First up, Lorelei. She sends out Dugong, and we send out Bulbasaur. Start setting up growths, because it's really only going for rest. Just going to continue spamming it. I take this time to get a max setup going. Aurora Beam doesn't really do much, but it hits with another one. I keep using Growth for some reason, and then I use a Mega Drain for one shot. Sends out a Cloyster, I hit with Mega Drain again for one shot. Leveling up to level 90, Slowbro comes out. I decided to waste no time, hitting with a Solar Beam to take it out. Jinx comes out, and I swap to Body Slam to make use of that worst defense. Lapras comes out, I go for a Body Slam and it does some serious damage with a critical hit Blizzard. I use Mega Drain to get some health back, and now on Bruno. Bruno leads off with an Onix, who eats a Mega Drain for all his troubles, and we get some health back from it. Then, after that, out comes Hitmonchan. I try to hit with Body Slam, I actually get a Paralysis. It goes for Mega Punch and misses, I hit with another Body Slam to finish it off. Hitmonlee's a Body Slam with one shot, then out comes another Onix. I start using Growth on this Onix to start setting up for Machamp to one-shot it with a Solar Beam. It continues using Rage, just incredibly low damage, and only relies on getting hit to do more damage. Continuing to spam Rage and hit it with a Mega Drain to get some health back. After that, out comes the Machamp, and immediately I hit it with a Solar Beam. It misses its submission and we one-shot. Halfway there, time to take on Agatha. Agatha leads off with the Gengar, and I start setting up growths to do one-shots primarily between Mega Drain and Solar Beam, because obviously Body Slam isn't going to hit it. Goes for Dream Eater even though we're not asleep and confuses us, which is incredibly annoying. We set up max growths and it swaps to Golbat. I hit with Body Slam to take it out, and that's the only Pokemon I can really hit. We finish setting up and get hit with a Nightshade, but I hit with the Solar Beam to one-shot the Gengar. After that goes down, it sends out a Haunter. Again, Solar Beam it, one-shot it, take it down. Arbok comes out. I could have gone for Body Slam here, but I guess I got just locked into Solar Beam. And then the last Gengar comes out. It tries to go for Toxic and misses, and we hit the Solar Beam to kill him. On to Birdkeeper Lance. He starts with a Gyarados, and we start setting up growths. It hits with Hyper Beam, which only does about a quarter of our health, but we use the extra turns we get to keep setting up growths to get more damage. We swap for Mega Drain to get some of our health back, but it doesn't quite kill it. One more Mega Drain during recharge takes it down. Dragonair comes out, and I hit with a Solar Beam, even though all they're going to use is Agility because Gen 1 AI is coded to go after super effective moves. Second Dragonair comes out, same story. Hit it with another Solar Beam to finish the job. Aerodactyl goes for a Supersonic and misses. I hit with a Mega Drain on a crit, and it still doesn't take it out. I try to go for a Body Slam, but it uses Hyper Potion to heal itself. Hits with the Supersonic, confuses us, but we go through the confusion and hit with Mega Drain. Dragonite comes out, and I decide I'm going to finish setting up and potentially burn the rest of our growths because there's a decent chance we're going to have to struggle against the champion. We hit ourselves a couple of times, but after that we still survive. It's spamming Agility and Barrier, so pretty much useless moves that aren't going to do much. I get myself into a position where if I need to struggle, I have that option, and then I decide to hit it with a Solar Beam to finish the job. It doesn't quite take it out, but I hit with a Body Slam to do the job. The champion was next, and by this point I was starting to run low on moves. We started setting up growths and hit Pidgeot with a Body Slam to take it down to half health. Sky Attack did quite a lot, and we miss a Body Slam. Charges another one, we kill it with Body Slam. Alakazam was a Body Slam sweep. On Rhydon, we continue to set up our growths and then burn the rest of the PP because I feel like I'm going to have to struggle in the next couple of fights. It hits with Leer a couple times, which drops our defense, not really being that big of a deal as long as we don't get hit. Goes for Horn Drill, but we out-level it and we're faster, so it's not going to hit. And then after that, we get hit with Fury Attack, which drops us to about 75, but then we get all that right back with Mega Drain. It goes down pretty quick. We go to about 179 of our health. Next up was Exeggutor, which was pretty simple. We just go for a body slam and it takes it down pretty quick. Gyarados, again, super easy. Just charge up a Solar Beam. We get hit with Dragon Rage, which only does 40 damage, and one shot with the Solar Beam. Charizard, we finish with a body slam, and that gives us the win, and we become the champion. There we have it. Bulbasaur gets our first green medal, and our debut episode of the Kanto Chronicles comes to a close. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.